Welcome to the Diary of a Scientist, the podcast where we deep dive into the neuroscience insight and uncover science based tools to enhance everyday life. I am Dr. Shambhu Yadav, a neuroscientist and a stress biologist at Harvard. While research keeps me busy, I make time to share this fascinating topic in my spare time. That is different from my regular research job at Harvard. In this podcast, I discuss the wonder of human brain, exploring how it shapes everything we do and how we can optimize it for a healthier, more fulfilled life. Join me as we uncover the science behind how we think, function, and live better. I'm excited to have you in this journey. Feel free to share your questions, comments, and suggestions below. In today's episode, we are diving into the nature's most powerful and overlooked health hack, that is sunlight. Imagine transforming your health simply by stepping outside and letting the sun's rays wash over you. And today, we are exploring how something as simple as morning, midday, and afternoon sunlight can revolutionize your physical and mental well-being. From boosting your mood and the metabolism to regulating your sleep cycles and supporting your immune system, sunlight is far more than just a source of warmth. It is a natural medicine that our body have evolved to crave. So we will unpack the science behind why catching those rays isn't just a pleasant but potentially life-changing. And we will learn how something as accessible as stepping outside can help you feel more energized, balanced, and alive. Whether you are a busy professional, a health enthusiast, or someone looking to optimize your daily routine, this episode will shed light, pun absolutely intended, on the incredible power of sunlight. So my friend, let's start with the magic of morning sunlight and how it can boost your health. Imagine waking up, stepping outside and letting that gentle morning sun that is washing over your face or your body. Feels good, right? Well, there is science behind why it feels so refreshing. So first off, morning sunlight is packed with the blue light. This isn't the harsh blue light from the screen that keeps you up at night. This is natural blue light that tells your body, hey, it's time to wake up. It helps set your internal clock, that is known as your circadian rhythm. When this rhythm is synchronized, you sleep better at night and feel more alert during the day. And what's about the mood? Ever notice how sunny morning can make you feel happier? That's because sunlight boosts serotonin, the feel-good hormone. So the higher serotonin levels can mean better mood and the calmer mind. So catching some rays in the morning might just put in a smile on your face. And morning sunlight can also kickstart your metabolism. It helps regulate hormones like cortisol, which plays a role in the managing your energy level. A balanced cortisol level means you are more likely to feel energized and less likely to experience those midday crashes. And getting sunlight in the morning can help control your weight. So the study have shown that the exposure to morning light can influence the hormones that regulate hunger, helping you maintain the healthy weight. Now you might be wondering, how much sun do I need? Great questions. You don't need to spend an hour outside. Just 15 to 30 minutes in the morning can do the trick. And don't worry if it is cloudy, natural light still benefits you. Just some proton need to enter in your eye and it will give us huge benefit to your brain and your health. Plus, this exposure helps your body produce vitamin D, which is essential for bone health and immune function. Remember, my friend, while the morning sunlight is beneficial, it's essential to protect your skin. If you are planning to be outside for the extended period, consider wearing the sunscreen to prevent sunburn. But for those short morning sessions, letting the sun touch your skin can be incredibly essential. So, incorporating morning sunlight into your daily routine is simple. Maybe enjoy your morning coffee on the porch. Take a short walk or do some light stretch by a window. So, next time you wake up, take a moment to step outside and soak in that morning light. It's a nature's way of helping you start your day on the right foot. A midday sunlight holds a special place in the conversation about health and well-being. It's during this time that the sun's rays are at their peak intensity and UVB wavelengths are abundant. And these rays are essential for one of the most well-known benefits of sunlight, the production of vitamin D. But there is so much more to the story. So let's dive into why midday sunlight is cornerstone of good health and how it impacts your body and mind. When the sun is directly overhead, the intensity of UV radiation, particularly UVB radiation, is at its highest. And this is the magic window of the vitamin D synthesis. So when UVB rays hit your skin, they interact with the types of cholesterol to create vitamin D. And this vitamin isn't just good for your bone, although it's critical for the calcium absorption and bone health. It also plays a pivotal role in your immune system, helping to fend off the infection and reducing the risk of autoimmune disease. So studies have shown that the adequate vitamin D level can lower your chance of developing conditions like multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and even type 1 diabetes. Research has also uncovered a link between the vitamin D and mental health. So the people with a sufficient level of these vitamins are less likely to experience depression and anxiety. So there is evidence suggests that it could improve cognitive function as we get older. And the midday sun with its strong UVB rays, it's the most efficient natural source of vitamin D. Spending just a short time outdoor can make a big difference. The exact duration depends on your skin tone, location, and the time of year. For lighter skin, it might take only 10 minutes. For the darker skin, it could take a bit longer. So either way, midday is the best time to soak up these rays efficiently. And beyond vitamin D, midday sunlight has other benefits that tied to its brightness and intensity. Bright light has been shown to boost energy and improve mood. And this is particularly important if you have been feeling sluggish or unmotivated. So the sunlight stimulates the release of the serotonin, a hormone often called the happy chemical. Higher serotonin levels are associated with better mood, focus, and sense of calm. So if you have ever noticed that you feel more upbeat on the sunny days, that serotonin is working on you. That is serotonin at work. And midday sunlight also impacts your cardiovascular health. When UV rays touch your skin, they trigger the release of nitric oxide, NO, and this molecule helps relax and widen your blood vessels, improving circulation and lowering blood pressure. A high blood pressure or the hypertension is the major risk factor for the cardiac disease and stroke. By simply spending time in the sun, you are giving your cardiovascular system a gentle but effective boost. Recent studies have shown that the regular sunlight exposure can reduce the risk of heart-related issues, independent of vitamin D level. It's the reminder that the sunlight benefits go beyond what we often hear about. And there is also the intriguing connection between the sunlight and the metabolism. So exposure to the sunlight influences hormones like leptin and ghrelin, which regulate appetite and energy balance. And some studies suggest that the people who get regular sunlight exposure have a lower risk of obesity and the metabolic disorders. This might be due to the combined effect of vitamin D, improved mood, and better sleep, all of which are linked to the healthier weight management. Speaking of sleep, the role of midday sunlight in regulating your circadian rhythm is often overlooked. While morning sunlight is crucial for setting your internal clock, midday light reinforces this rhythm. The bright intensity acts as a signal to your brain saying it's daytime, stay alert. And this helps anchor your sleep-awake cycle, ensuring that you feel awake during the day and sleep at night. So consistent exposure to the bright light during the day has been shown to improve sleep quality, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Another fascinating area of research is to sunlight impact on skin health. While excessive sun exposure can increase the risk of skin cancer, moderate exposure has its benefits. Sunlight can help manage certain skin conditions like psoriasis and the eczema. The UV rays reduce the inflammation and slow down the overproduction of skin cells, providing relief those with these conditions. So the dermatologists sometimes use controlled UV light therapy as a treatment, but natural sunlight can offer similar benefit without the cost or inconvenience. So the midday sunlight may also play a role in reducing inflammation through the body. So chronic inflammation is linked to many health issues, including arthritis, diabetes, and even cancer. So the sunlight exposure has been shown to lower level of pro-inflammatory marker in the blood. And this anti-inflammatory effect might explain why people who live in sunnier climates often have lower rate of inflammatory disease. Let's not forget the social and psychological benefit of the being outside in the sun. Spending time outdoor often goes hand in hand with the physical activity, whether it's a walk, a bike ride, or simply gardening. And these activities not only improve the physical health, but also provide a mental boost. Being in nature, surrounded by the sunlight, greenery, and fresh air can reduce the stress and improve your overall sense of well-being. It's no surprise that the ecotherapy or the nature therapy is gaining popularity as complementary treatment for the mental health conditions. So the recent study have even explored sunlight's role in the gut health. This might sound surprising, but there is evidence suggesting that the UV exposure can influence the diversity and composition of your gut microbiome. A healthy gut microbiome is essential for digestion, immunity, and even the mental health. While the exact mechanisms are still being studied, it's another reason to consider the midday sun as a key player in holistic health. There is important note about safety though. While midday sunlight offers incredible benefit, it also when UV rays are the most intense and the potentially harmful. So the overexposure can lead to sunburn, premature aging, and an increased risk of skin cancer. The key is moderation. Aim for short regular period of sun exposure and pay attention to your skin limits. Using sunscreen on areas that are prone to burning like your face and the shoulder can help you enjoy the sun safely. In today's modern world, we spend a lot of time in indoor under artificial light. This has led to a rise in the vitamin D deficiency and other health issues tied to lack of natural light. So by making a conscious effort to step outside during midday, you are taking a simple but powerful step towards better health. But the benefit extend far beyond just vitamin D. You are supporting your immune system, boosting your mood, enhancing your cardiovascular health, and even nurturing your gut. So the beauty of sunlight is that it's free, accessible, and incredibly effective. It's a natural healer that has been with us for as long as humans have existed. So modern science is only beginning to uncover the full extent of its benefit, but the evidence is clear. Sunlight, particularly at midday, is a gift for your health. So the next time the sun is shining high in the sky, take a moment to step outside. Let rays touch your skin and soak in all the goodness they have to offer. It's the simple act with profound effect, one that connects us to natural world and support our well-being in countless ways. Talk about the benefit of afternoon and the evening sunlight, especially the red light that becomes more prominent as the day goes on. It's fascinating how this natural light can positively impact our health. Red light has been shown to aid in wound healing and reduce inflammation. And this is because it stimulates our cell's energy center, the mitochondria, that is powerhouse of energy, and it enhances their function. When our cells work more efficiently, they can repair tissues faster and reduce inflammation. So the NASA research supports this, indicating that the red light can accelerate cell production and alleviate oxidative stress, which contribute to inflammation and aging. Okay, as the sun sets, the increase in red light signals our body that it is time to wind down. This natural progress helps boost melatonin production, the hormone that's responsible for regulating sleep. So exposure to red light in the evening can therefore promote better sleep quality by aligning our internal clock with the natural environment. The warm hues of the setting sun have a calming effect on our nervous system. So spending time outdoor during this period can help reduce stress level, provide a natural way to unwind after a busy day. And red light therapy has gained the popularity for its potential to skin appearance. Studies suggest that the red light can stimulate collagen production, which may reduce the wrinkle and improve skin elasticity. And that's why the device emitting red light are often used in skin care treatment. So exposure to natural light, including the red wavelength during late afternoon and evening, can enhance mood. It helps regulate serotonin level, which play a crucial role in mood stabilization. And regular exposure to the natural light can therefore be a simple way to boost your mood and overall sense of well-being. To harness these benefits, consider spending time outdoors during the late afternoon and evening. Whether it's a walk in the park, reading on your porch, or simply sitting by a window with ample sunlight. These activities can help you absorb the beneficial red light naturally present during this time. So remember, my friend, while sunlight offers numerous health benefits, it's essential to balance exposure to avoid potential skin damage. Enjoy the natural light, but always listen to your body and take necessary precaution when needed. Now let's talk about artificial light. So the artificial light has transformed our world. From the city street light up and the night, the glow of screen in our homes. It's hard to imagine life without it, but as much as artificial light has improved our ability to work, socialize, and live in the modern world, it comes with some unintended consequence for our health. We often don't realize that just how much this shift in the lighting affect us, especially when compared to the natural sunlight we evolve with. So let's take a closer look at the health effect of artificial light and what we can do about it. First, let's understand what makes artificial light different from the sunlight. Sunlights contain a broad spectrum of wavelengths, including ultraviolet, visible, and infrared light. Our body have evolved to use this full spectrum to regulate various physiological processes. And artificial light, on the other hand, is usually based on the narrow spectrum. Most indoor lighting such as LED or fluorescent lights does not mimic the full range of wavelength found in natural sunlight. And this difference is important because it affects our circadian rhythm, our sleep pattern, and even our mood. You may not think about it much, but the kinds of artificial light you are exposed to can have profound effect on your health, especially when you are exposed to it at night. One of the biggest issues with the artificial light, particularly in the evening, is the excess exposure to blue light. Blue light is emitted by the many digital devices, including smartphones, tablets, and the computers. It's also a dominant feature of LED light. In a small dose, blue light is not harmful. In fact, blue light exposure during the daytime can help us stay alert and focused. However, at night, too much blue light disrupts our natural sleep pattern. Blue light exposure at night suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells our body it's time to sleep. When the melatonin level drops, it becomes much harder to fall asleep, and the quality of sleep we get can suffer. And this has been shown to numerous studies. For example, the study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. That study showed that the exposure to blue light before bedtime significantly suppress melatonin production and delay sleep onset. The consequences of the disturbed sleep are not limited to feeling groggy the next day. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to the host of various disease issues, from impaired cognitive function to an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases. So studies have shown that the people who get insufficient sleep are more likely to develop conditions such as diabetes, obesity, and even some types of cancer. It's a reminder that our bodies are finely tuned to natural rhythm of light and dark. When we throw that rhythm off balance, our health can suffer. And circadian rhythms are the internal clocks that govern our sleep-awake cycle. These rhythms are regulated by external cues, with the light being the most powerful. When we get exposure to the natural sunlight during the day, our body stays synchronized with 24-hour day-night cycle. However, exposure to artificial light, especially at night, can throw this system off track. And this misalignment between the natural environment and our internal clock can lead to condition known as circadian misalignments. So circadian misalignment has been linked to the various health problems, including poor sleep quality, cognitive dysfunction, mood disorder, and even increased risk of metabolic disease. So research published in Cell Metabolism, one of the pioneer journal, highlight how people who work night shift or who are exposed to light at night experience a disruption in their circadian rhythm and leading to a higher risk of conditions like obesity and type 2 diabetes. And this is because the body metabolism is closely tied to its circadian rhythms, and when that rhythm is out of synchronization, it can affect how the body processes food and store energy. A fascinating study in the Nature Communication demonstrated that even a small amount of light exposure during the night can throw off the body internal clock. And participants who were exposed to dim light at night had disturbed circadian rhythms, which led to poorer sleep quality and impaired glucose metabolism. And this study shed light on how even low level of light at night can be enough to interfere with our biological process. So artificial light doesn't just affect our sleep, it also impacts our mood. Many people are familiar with seasonal affective disorder, that is SAD in short, a form of depression that typically occurs during the winter month when daylight are shorter. While SAD is most commonly associated with a lack of natural sunlight, there is growing evidence that the artificial light may also play a role in mood disorder. A study published in the Environmental Health Perspective found that the individuals who were exposed to high level of artificial light at night were more likely to experience symptoms of depression. The reason for this could be that the overexposure to artificial light disrupts the natural production of melatonin, which not only affect the sleep but also play a role in regulating mood. And without enough melatonin, our mood can become more unstable and we may experience higher level of anxiety or depression. Interestingly, some research has suggested that the bright light therapy, a treatment used to combat SAD, work by realigning the body's circadian rhythm and improve the melatonin production. However, it's important to note that the benefit of bright light therapy are typically linked to a specific wavelength of light, and the artificial light we are exposed to at night is not as therapeutic as the control light used in this treatment. So the exposure to artificial light can also take a toll on eye health. Prolonged exposure to the blue light emitted by the digital screen is often cited as a cause of digital eye strain, which can lead to symptoms such as dry eyes, headache, and the blurred vision. While this issue is more common in the people who spend long hours on their computer or phones, it's something to be aware of for anyone using the digital devices regularly. And blue light has been found to penetrate deeper into the eye than other wavelengths of the visible light. So one of the another research published in scientific reports showed that prolonged exposure to high energy visible, that is HEV blue light, could potentially contribute to the retinal damage over time. And this is because the light can create oxidative stress in retina, which could lead to macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness in older adults. While more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effect of blue light exposure, it's clear that the reducing exposure, especially in the evening, can help protect your eye from the strain and possible damage. So what can we do about it? First and foremost, we need to become more mindful of the type of light we expose ourselves to and when. The first step in the minimizing blue light exposure in the evening. One simple solution is to use blue light blocking glasses, which are designed to filter out the harmful blue wavelength. And many smartphones, tablets, and the computer also have the built-in the setting to reduce blue light at night, such as night shift on the Apple device or night mode on the Android devices. Another option is to change the lighting in your home. Instead of relying on LED lights, consider using warmer light bulbs with a lower color temperature. Especially in the evening, amber or red light bulbs are also a great choice for the nighttime lighting. These color of light are much less disruptive to the melatonin production and can help signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. You can also try to take advantage of the natural light during the day. Spend time outside, even if it's just for a walk or few minutes of sunlight in the morning. This helps reset your circadian rhythm and gives your body the light it needs to stay in synchronized with the natural day-night cycle. And finally, consider using light therapy if you have a struggle with issues like seasonal depression or sleep disorder. Light therapy involves exposure to bright light during the day to help reset your body internal clock. And this is especially effective in winter months when daylight is limited. So artificial light has a significant impact on our health, especially when we expose ourselves to, from disrupting our circadian rhythm to negatively affecting our sleep, mood, and even eye health. The consequences of artificial light are becoming clearer with each new study. And recent studies have shown that the light exposure can boost level of serotonin, the neurotransmitter that play a role in mood regulation. A study published in the Lancet Psychiatry found that the individuals who spent more time outdoor in natural light experienced significant improvement in the mood, while those who are exposed to less light were more likely to experience symptoms of depression and anxiety. And beyond its effects on the mood, light exposure can also impact the cognitive function. A study in the Frontier in Psychology found that the people who spent more time in natural light had better cognitive performance, including improved memory, attention, and problem-solving skills. And this highlights the importance of not only getting light during the day, but also ensuring that the light you are exposed to is of good quality. And light therapy is a powerful tool with broad range of application for improving health and wellness. So whether it's managing conditions like the seasonal affective disorder, accelerating skill healing, reducing pain, optimizing sleep, or enhancing mental well-being, light has profound impact on our body's function. A scientific research behind light therapy continues to evolve, but one thing is clear. Light is not just a passive environmental factor, it's an active player in our health. So as more people seek alternative and natural treatment, light therapy is likely to become an increasingly popular option for those looking to boost their overall health, enhance their mood, and optimize their physical well-being. And by harnessing the power of light, we can make simple yet impactful changes to our daily routines that improve the quality of our life. So, the next time you step outside and feel the warmth of the sun or cool breeze of the evening, know that you are not just basking in the nice day, you are engaging in the therapeutic practice that has been shown to support a variety of aspects of health. Whether it's exposure to the natural light or using light therapy devices, the science of light is showing us just how essential it is for our physical and mental well-being. So that's it. Thanks for the tuning in today's episode. If you are enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe for more insight that will help you take charges of your life and your brain. See you in the next episode.